Howdy, Immortallium here, and I'm back to do some more daily modes in Gamedle. It has been a little bit. I was intending to try to make this at least like semi-daily, but oh boy, the amount of work I've had to do in the past few days. But anyway, without any further ado, let's continue on. So all I'm basically doing is apologizing for the delay. So let's take a look at Classic. Oh, well, okay. I know this game, and that's because I do want to play this game. I've seen this game recommended to me a lot. It's also from Humble, so I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be in their Humble choice at some point. But since it hasn't been in so far, I feel like maybe they just want people to buy this game. Signalis. Yeah, I'd love to play that. Anyway, artwork is up next, and that is a lot of interesting looking guys. Very Japanese aesthetic. It almost looks like, and I'm a little hesitant on it because they're so masculine. But is this like a Kingdom Hearts game of some kind? It is a Kingdom Hearts game. Okay, so it's not number 1. It's not number 2. What other? It's not Chain of Memories, I'd say. Why am I typing Final Fantasy? I mean, it could be one of these two. That would kind of make sense to me. Technically, I guess it could be 3, but this has an older aesthetic to me. I'm thinking it's one of these two. Really? Okay, ooh, okay. Come on, we've got lots of guesses. We're gonna get this one. There we go. Birth by Sleep. Haven't played that game yet. I did pick up recently, because I could get it on a bit of a discount as well, the Kingdom Hearts bundle that just released on Steam. So I am playing through the first one at the moment. So eventually I'll catch up to this. But for the moment, yeah. I knew that these were... well, I shouldn't say new, because they look so... they look... Actually, these chaps down here kind of look a bit like that Stranger of Paradise character. Jack, is it, or something? Haven't played that one either. Keywords. Okay, let's see. People get this in 2 guesses. This must be quite an easy one then. Crime, espionage, and superhero. Oh. If we're talking espionage, could this be a Batman? There's a lot of sneaking about in Batman. Let's go with Arkham Knight. Okay, I don't think it is Batman. 2099. Hang on. Crime, espionage, superhero. That was making me think Batman. But now we've got cell-shaded, wall crawling, and 2099. What? 2099. I'm trying to think, is there like any significant years or anything to do with that? 2099. I don't know if it's cell shaded at all because I haven't gotten around to playing them yet. What about like the DSX? I don't think that's 2099, but I'm just gonna guess it. Film noir, licensed game, detective mode. Detective mode, oh man, that really makes me think of Batman, but it doesn't say that it's part of Batman. Also, I'm assuming it's just cut off, because Batman Arkham Knight wasn't a PC exclusive, I will tell you that. It certainly wasn't with the state that that game came out on PC. Detective mode and licensed game, film noir. But then 2099. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It can't be The Godfather. It certainly isn't The Godfather, with parallel worlds, dimension travel, and the altered costume could be in it. So what the hell is this? I'm sorry, but what is this? Detective mode licensed game. It's film noir, but it's also got parallel worlds and dimension travel. It's set in 2099. It's got cel-shaded graphics. Like, what is this? 2099. I doubt anything's going to pop up, but I'm going to type in 2099. Yeah. Okay, so let's think about this. It's a licensed game. So it's based on like an existing intellectual property. It's film noir, which is a very specific style. It's got cell shading. Now, for half a second, The Wolf Among Us popped into my head, but I was like, that doesn't involve parallel worlds and dimension travel. Like, it fits some of these, but it wouldn't be that. Oh, man. What could this be? And what makes me even more kind of embarrassed about this is that apparently it's easy to get. People only needed to get as far as this to guess it. I'm just trying to think of licensed film noir games. Detective mode. I have absolutely no idea. Okay, I need a little bit more. Let's just type in Deadly Premonition. Multiple protagonists, multiple gameplay perspectives. Okay, that helps a little bit based on comics. Because I was kind of taking movies, mainly. But now we know it's based on a comic. It's got multiple protagonists, multiple gameplay perspectives. It's set in 2099. What's that Spanish comic? I don't know much about it. It's got... Does it have the word sad in it? Or bad? No. But isn't there like a Spanish comic that's got like a cat detective kind of character or something? I thought it had the word sad in it. Ugh, I need more hints. Just because I mentioned it earlier, The Wolf Among Us. Okay, let's take a look at this. Breaking the fourth wall. Protagonist's name is in the title, showing half a face on box art. And this is our box art right here. It's obviously pixelated. So, the protagonist's name is in the title. It's based on a comic, showing half a face on box art. Which I'm just thinking now of all those box arts where half the face is on one side. I don't know anything about it, the game series. There is the coloration here kind of makes me think of Perfect Dark, but is that based on a comic? Again, I haven't played it, so I have absolutely no idea what, if it's any of these. I thought it was first person at the very least, but maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm probably going to get this wrong. What is it? Ah. Spider-Man. That's set in 2099? Okay, well, obviously, I didn't play this game. I don't think I've... When was the last time? I remember as a kid renting... that'll tell you, actually. Renting games from a store. Renting a Spider-Man game. But I can't remember which one it was. It was for the PS2, so it wouldn't have been this one. Okay, well, that's kind of, embarrassing slightly. But, what can you do? Let's do my favorite game mode now. So, as usual, we're going to start off with Wolfenstein: The New Order. Okay, so it's not first person. It is single player and something else. It's... Well, can we get rid of this action? Yeah, because see, this is actually big information here that isn't fantasy, sci-fi, historical stealth, or warfare. It's earlier than 2014. It's going to be one of these. Which, considering it's not fantasy, sci-fi, or warfare, kind of makes me think it might not be a shooter. So we need to kind of narrow this down a bit. And the fact that it's... Like, in these situations, I'd be tempted to kind of put in something like Oblivion, but that's definitely fantasy. Like, holy moly, that's fantasy. So what could it... let's put in to see if it's... What about the first Max Payne game? Okay, so it's not first person, it's not third person. It's in between 2002 to 2013. Could be a side scroller. What about Limbo? Then again, what multiplayer components of that? Let's just see if it's a side scroller. Okay, so it is a horror game, it seems. It's got a side view, but something else as well. Something that isn't third person or first person. So it's not going to be virtual reality. This is too old for that. Could be bird view / isometric. I mean, the other options are auditory and text, which I'm less sure on. So I'm thinking we should guess something in 2012, because that'll give us the year regardless. Even if it's in 2012, it'll either tell us it's 2013 or 2011. So 2012 games. I might need to Google this. Okay, based on that, folks, it's not going to be Hotline Miami, but it'll give us the year, and it'll tell us if the other perspective is the bird view. Okay, so now we know it's a 2011 game. It's got both side view and the isometric bird view. It's not an indie game. That actually surprises me. I was not expecting that. Wait, why is there really no themes at all in Hotline Miami? None? Like, you looked at all of the things in that game. Also, why can't I... Huh. But there's no themes whatsoever in Hotline Miami. I haven't played Hotline Miami, so maybe there really is no themes. It just seems kind of surprising to me. Okay, so isometric bird view / side view 2011 game. That isn't an indie game. For some reason... Civ 5 popped in my head. I don't know if that's 2011, plus it wouldn't have the side view. It would only be the isometric bird view, surely. Okay, I just took a glance for 2011 games on Google, and literally the only one that looks like it might be the case is Rayman Origins. Now, Rayman Origins fits the side view, definitely. Like, there's no doubt in my mind of that. The isometric bird view, I haven't played it yet. I do think I picked it up recently because it was super cheap. But I haven't played it yet, so... But maybe, like, what they're including, maybe, like, there's the world selection or whatever, if there is one. Maybe that's isometric bird view. It also wouldn't be an indie game because it came out from Ubisoft. And it's not a shooter. So I'm just going to guess and see what information I get. Okay, yeah, so it's only side view. Oh boy, okay. I'm really in a bad state here, but wait. So it could be a comedy kid game. There's potential there. But look, I need it. What's my clue? Please. Are you kidding me? That's what I already figured out. Oh god. Oh no. That's the worst clue ever. That actually is the worst clue ever, I think. Of all the time I've spent on this website, I think that's the worst clue I've ever gotten. Oh my god. Okay, so this could be a comedy kids game from 2011. Okay, glancing again. Lego Pirates could be it. Then again, I was about to make some comment about the perspective, but I honestly have no idea about those games, so... Okay, at least we got a bit here. So it is third person. That's kind of what I was about to say, that I thought those games were more third person. But now we know that it's a platforming puzzle adventure game. A platforming puzzle adventure game. Again, we know that it's comedy kids. It could be the two of them and something else, or it could just be one of these. Okay, taking another glance. Holy moly, I don't know if this is right either. I'm gonna try guessing Little Big Planet 2. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least we know that it did come out on PS3. Oh god, I only have 2 guesses left. This is really not good. What else could there be? I've spent perhaps just a bit too long now, folks, actually like looking into this. So I honestly have no idea. That was the worst clue I ever got. The isometric bird view side view one. That's just plain awful. We still don't know whether it's aimed at kids, whether it's a comedy, or whether it's both. So without any much more knowledge, I'm just gonna have to guess a couple of. Okay, it's not gonna be Blood Rain Betrayal, because I was thinking maybe the comedy could be part of that. And when it says franchise, like for instance this, is this talking Lego franchise, or is this talking Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? Because another one was Lego Harry Potter years 5 to 7. Okay, that is a third-person game. I honestly have no idea, folks. Holy moly, I have no idea. Oh god. I'm just gonna put Bastion in. I know I've messed this up. What's the actual answer? Well, I can tell you why I didn't guess Catherine. I did see it on the list. I have played that game quite a bit. But the side view part, are they talking about when he's in the pub? Because it is, I don't know, the perspective looks a bit more third person to me, but I do acknowledge that you're not really in control of the camera. So I could see at a stretch it being side view. But that, again, that would be a stretch. Unless there's some other aspect to Catherine that I'm not thinking of. Because the isometric bird view is definitely when, you know, during the puzzle segments. Side view, the only thing I can think of is when he's in the pub. But then again, that wouldn't have been my first choice for side view. But anyway, what can one do, huh? So yeah, that's my my video for Gamedle today. Didn't go quite as good as I was hoping for. Was it? I got the classic. I got the artwork, I believe. I've actually forgotten now what the artwork was. What the hell was the artwork? The artwork was, oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. I forgot about that. But I didn't get the keywords or the guess. The guess hurts. The guess hurts. But yeah, what can one do anyway? So hopefully you guys have enjoyed my playthrough of the dailies on Gamedle. Of course, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, definitely leave a like in on the video. Of course, if you want to check out more content with regards to Gamedle, as well as some of my other content, subscribe to the channel. I also run a gaming channel called Victory Achieved Gaming, where I help guide a friend through some pretty challenging games. So if you want to check that out, you can most certainly do so. And I run a blog, Immortalliumblog.com. Every Monday, new blog posts go up covering a wide range of topics such as anime, manga, video games, horror films, Western animation, etc., etc. And I believe that's all I want to plug. So again, thank you very much for watching, folks, and I will talk to you next time.